Aloha, my kako. This is Oracle of the Golden Spiral. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Capricorn. Capricorn energy, please. What are the messages for Capricorn? My readings have no date. I trust that when they find you, if they resonate at that time, that's when the message is yours. Capricorn, please. Messages for Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, the Strength, the Tower, the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Capricorn, it's like you're just honestly, you know when people say honestly, it's like a huge indicator to not trust what they're saying, but I really do mean this. It's as if you've just gone through something quite excruciatingly terrible. And right now, all you're focusing on is really just trying to get through the day. Or revisiting something. Maybe it was a soulmate, maybe it was memories, maybe it was a time period from before. Maybe we're doing shadow work. Like maybe we've been forced into shadow work is what I'm seeing here. But it's almost as if you're thinking that everything was so great in the past, and now that this whatever has happened, you're just seeing it as like what people think of when they see the Tower or the Death card, like this true disruption and absolute deconstruction of what? Maybe everything, because we're just trying to get through the day, right? You might be even in thinking back to all the two things are coming up. So either we are looking back and thinking everything was so great before, everything was so amazing, you know, I don't think I'll ever get back to that. I don't think that, you know, things will ever be the same. And when we say those things, inevitably they come true. But I think the message is that all of this happened for your greater success and true development for the future, right? The Tower doesn't happen because we just are getting punished or because we're just not good enough and someone's taking it away. Like the reason it's coming down is because it wasn't built on the strongest foundation that it could have been built. And so when the Tower happens, it's asking us to redevelop that foundation. And that foundation, so like I said before, two things. There may be this rosy colored thought of the pre-Tower time period, or it may be asking you to go back to when there really was something that was true, that meant something to you, something that over time we kind of got away from, and the Tower is bringing us back to it. It's like one foot in front of the other, one day at a time. Let's see, what is the Six of Cups? I get this distinct feeling like we're just trying to go through the motions one day at a time, one foot in front of the other, almost almost as if, don't be offended, don't kill a messenger, but as if it's like, almost it's harder because we're telling ourselves it's harder, or it's not as good, or everything was destroyed, or and that's what we're gonna end up at. But this tower is here to show us that you can get to the Ten of Pentacles, you can have that ultimate outcome, you know, happiness, stability, everything. That stability is absolutely possible, and that seems to be the dream, right? You're capable of making that dream. That's what that's saying. Six of Cups. Six of Cups, please. Eight of Pentacles. One more for the Six of Cups. Please clarify the Six of Cups for Capricorn, please. Seven of Cups. Please clarify the Three of Swords for Capricorn, please. Three of Swords for Capricorn. Three of Swords for Capricorn. Give me a minute here. It's so funny because I feel like, I mean, this clearly is for this because it's coming out that way, but this is that same feeling here, and this is the same feeling here. I want to ask a question that other readers are probably going to be like, what is she talking about? But I want to ask a question as to why you feel like that will never happen again. It's almost as if you're projecting out that you're never going to find anyone that understands you in that same way. It's almost, I'm going to step out of this right here for a second and tell you what I'm getting, which is that it's almost as if whatever, I really feel like this is less about a job. If it was a job, it was something that you're uniquely qualified for, and the politics of the matter challenged the situation. But I want to say that this is actually a relationship with a person, no matter what type of person that is. It's somebody. It could be, it's someone you've known for quite some time. It either a sibling or a mother or a grandmother, a father, an uncle. It's somebody that has been, I almost want to say, whatever gender you are, whatever gender you identify with, they identify with that same gender, because there is like this underdog, like there's a working hard to overcome things that just by chance, or what seems like chance, you have in common, whether or not that is by chance. But there's also this, like, it's like there's this recognition right here, this recognition of a shared history, and that's why I say it's someone that you've known for a very long time. There's a lot of history with this person. You may not have always seen eye to eye, but at this moment when this tower happens, it's almost as if you recognize how interwoven and similar your lives are. There's a recognition and a shared history that you had with this person that you feel like you may never find again in another person. Good, bad, or ugly, it doesn't matter. The fact is, the experiences were very incredibly similar in nature. And so, whether or not you ever utilized going to them to bounce things off them as a sounding board to for understanding, that the ability to be able to do that was always there because there was almost no one as similar to you, that you feel no one is similar to you in those good, bad, or ugly shared experiences. Yeah, and I want to say that some of those experiences were incredibly painful, and some of the dynamic between you and this person were challenging in that respect because of those shared experiences. But it's almost as if carrying on, it was challenging, but carrying on without this person or with whatever has come to create a divide is now the challenge. But in that, I mean, you're focusing on the correct thing, which is pulling yourself through this experience one day at a time, one foot at a time, with that slow, soft control. You're actually building for a more stable and dreamlike future. Because I want to say that, oh my goodness, this is like getting so deep, but because I want to say that some of those shared experiences were awful, and when I say good, bad, and ugly, I mostly mean bad and ugly. It's almost as if releasing them gives you new options. It gives you it can give you a renewed focus, and a renewed focus on something that's going to be of greater value, of greater, it's almost as if you no longer need to pull off of those shared experiences because all that growth is done, and you can move into a more excuse my coughing, you can move into better days, greater times of more good rather than bad and ugly, if that makes any sense. It's almost as if you have that option available to you, and it's almost as if the universe is trying to force you to take it. Can we be more? Can we truly be happy? And your advice is yes, if you let it, if you choose it, if you choose it. Okay, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. The answer is not out there. It's in you. I hate when people say that. But it's true. It's as if this whole reading is telling you to say yes to something. Maybe something's coming in for you. Maybe we've dissected every aspect of the past prior to this tower moment, and we may feel like we're just going through the motions, waiting for something to come. And it's almost as if something's going to come, but it's up to you. It doesn't matter what comes. It's your approach to recognizing that everything is an opportunity, everything is an experience, and it ends up exactly, well, other people have free choice, free will too, but it ends up exactly how we choose. So focus on the dream, focus on building what it is that you want, that you see as your future and your legacy, and that is inevitably what you will build. And all because of the new foundation that you build because of this experience. Okay, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, mahalo.